So, hi guys, my name is Chetan, and we are back with our first episode on Amazon exports. Today, we're going to talk about compliances, and I'll also tell you what all you'll need to get started as an Indian brand to sell on Amazon.com. So, to get started, you will firstly need few documents, and there are few requirements which you need to meet before you get started, and these are so, guys, the first thing which we're going to talk about is Amazon India account. Now, this is not mandatory that you need to have an India account, but if you have it, it will be easier for you to list your products on the .com account because you can directly merge your listing. So, your products, your ratings will be visible there. So, your chances of getting sales are much higher. So, guys, the second thing which you need to get started is international enabled credit card because if you are on .com, there are few fees which you have to pay for that. So, you'll need an international enabled credit card for any other expenses, maybe for advertising or anything like that. So, guys, the third thing which we're gonna talk about is IEC code. This is very important. This is called Import Export Code. This is needed by the Indian government if you are carrying out any export related activity. Now, if you don't know how to apply for it, just drop me a message on my LinkedIn and I will help you out for free how to apply for the same. So, guys, the fourth thing which you have to do is register your IC code on the IceGate website once you get it. So, once you register your code, this really helps government to keep a track on what export activities are getting conducted on this particular IC. This is very important. You cannot send any products outside India without doing this. So, guys, the next thing which you're going to need is an LUT letter. This is called Letter of Understanding. This is required by the Indian government to waive off the requirement to pay for GST on your exports. So, whenever you do any exports, you don't have to pay any tax on it because you are generating foreign exchange for the country. But to waive off this GST, you really need to have a LUT letter by the government. If you don't know again how to apply for it, just drop me a message on my LinkedIn and I'll help you. So, guys, the next thing which we're going to talk about is AD code. So, this is actually needed to track any payment which you receive for exports. So, AD code is actually given to you by your bank wherever you have your current account. So, you have to apply for AD code, get that AD code, and then register that AD code into the nearby port from wherever you're going to ship your products. So, for example, I stay in Mumbai and the nearby port is Nhava Sheva port. So, if I want to ship any products from Nhava Sheva port, I have to really register my AD code over there. It's not very complicated. You can find any CHA in Mumbai and ask him that I want to register my AD code to this particular port and they will help you out. So, guys, the last thing which you might need is some category specific documents. Now, for example, if you're into some pharmaceutical product or into some food product, then you might need some other additional documents as well. If required, then if you don't know, just drop me a message on my LinkedIn and let me know what your product is, and I will help you out to understand if there is any additional requirement for your .com account. So finally, I just want to share some do's and don'ts. So if you're new to this, make sure that you're working with some trusted partner or a consultant who can guide you through the entire process so you can avoid any shortcuts or cutting corners. And it is also important that you stay up to date to any changes to regulations and requirements in your particular category. So guys, that's it on this episode of compliance. I hope you found this information helpful. If you need any assistance or if you have any questions, just drop me a message on my LinkedIn. Till then, stay tuned to this entire series of Amazon exports. Next video, we're going to talk about how to set up your account on Amazon.com. Just stay tuned. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.